Good morning, and welcome to the DROIDS Recording Studio show.
We're your hosts. I'm Tommy Devins.
And I'm Devin Evans.
And today on the program, we've got a great one for you. We're going to be discussing EQ sweep automation.
That's right. So get out your pen and paper and get ready to take notes after the intro. If this is your first time here, thank you. We are audio engineers that like doing heavy music. If this is something you're into, hit the subscribe button and tap that little bell icon. Thank you. We appreciate it. And if this is not your first time here, welcome back. This is what we're doing. Check this out. We're going to teach you how to do that now.
Hey guys, it's Devin from DROIDS Recording Studio. Today I'm going to give you a quick demo on how to do a basic EQ swell. I'll be working in Cubase 8, but as long as you understand or are willing to learn automation in whatever DAW you use, the technique is the same. So let's get started. First, let's listen to what we're working with today. We have this basic clip up here, and then I pasted in this quick little guitar bend thing, and we are going to be EQ swelling that into a breakdown. Let's take a listen. Alright, so that's what this currently sounds like, and we're going to put a quick little swell on it. And to do that, the way I like to do it is we would load up a Q2. I am a big fan of Waves plugins, but really any EQ is going to do here. So like I said, I loaded up a Waves Q2, and the first thing I'll do is usually just kind of sweep around and try to find the starting frequencies I want to start at, i.e. like how weak do I want it to start. For the most part, I usually find myself always cutting out more low end than I normally would, because when the swell comes up, once everything hits, I'd like it to hit a little harder. So if I take some of the bass out, when everything hits, that bass comes back in, and in my opinion, it feels a little bigger. So I would probably start at around 150 hertz here. And then we would high pass that. And then I'd put a loop on our little sample here and try to find the low pass frequency that I want to start at. Alright, let's just go ahead and start around 550. So now that we've got a basic EQ started, this is our starting point of where the frequency is going to swell from. So in Cubase, we would right click, show automation, click read, go to more, ins, expand Q2, and we would want to load up the band 2 frequency. If I pull up Q2 again, this is band 2, and we want to manipulate this frequency. We're going to swell this from 550 hertz up. So let's put our first automation point at 550 here, and then we would come to the end here, and we would want to raise this to whatever we want it to swell to. Really, you just got to play around, see what sounds good. Let's just take a shot in the dark and go with 5,000. Alright, so basically what this automation is doing is taking this 550 and dragging it up based on this line right here. Let's take a quick listen. Cool, that sounded pretty cool, I think. I could probably play with this a lot more and make it fit in perfectly, but that generally sounds pretty good. Another option you have is if you don't want to do a straight line, which is just an even, perfect gradual increase between this half a bar here, we could also grab this parabola line here, at least in Cubase, and just kind of do this. And you can see how the line bends as you drag it. That gives it a slightly different bend there. Yep, that sounded pretty good too. So really that's it. It's not complicated. I recommend not overusing this too much, but it sounds very cool. So situationally, it can definitely help make a big impact. So to recap, we loaded up a Q2. We just picked a general starting frequency. We cut out a little bit of low end. We cut out a lot of high end. But then we opened up some automation for the frequency of the second band, and then we sweeped it upwards to essentially release the frequencies we were cutting slowly and gradually. All right, I hope that made sense. That's all I have for you today. Devin out.
Wow, what a fun effect to use when used properly and sparingly. You don't want to overdo it because the more you use it, the less impact it has. If you want your music mixed by us here at Droids Recording Studio, hit up any of the links in the low end and we look forward to chatting with you. Until next time, always use your blinker and change your strings. Always remember to kiss your wife. Until next time, bye!
Okay, bye!
All right, what a fun effect to use. Okay, hold on. All right, what a fun effect to use when used correctly. What is the word you said? All right, what a fun effect to use when used sparingly. You don't want to overuse it.
Overuse it.
God, you suck. All right, off.
I think that's it.
Okay.